Hi, how's it going? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here for a list video for you guys. So for this list, I'll be going over 10 underrated songs by thrash metal legends Metallica. Metallica, really great band. I did recently go see them live. They're definitely very good live, and I have been listening to Metallica a lot recently. So yeah, I did pick out a handful of songs, 10 songs that I find underrated from the band. Some people might agree with my choices. So yeah, this list is also in no particular order either, so let's go ahead and get started. Now the first one I want to briefly go over here is Trapped Under Ice from Ride the Lightning. Ride the Lightning probably is my favorite Metallica album, and Trapped Under Ice is one of the lesser known songs on the album, and I think it's a good one. I mean, you really can't go wrong with anything from Ride the Lightning. I think all the songs are great. The riff work in the album is especially fantastic, and this song is no different. Obviously, great riff work, very energetic, very fast and heavy. Just a great song all around. So next, we got The Thing That Should Not Be from Master of Puppets. Master of Puppets being another one of their best albums. Whenever I first became a Metallica fan, I don't know, for whatever reason, this is a song that I've always gravitated towards. I don't know if it's just the riff work or something. Now, the riff work is definitely one of the best things about this song, and just the overall song structure and where it goes musically and things like that. Really great song that I think deserves just as much attention as a song like Master of Puppets or Battery. But yeah, great song for sure. Next we got Where the Wild Things Are from Reload. Reload, not one of their best albums, but it does have some good stuff on it, such as this song. Yeah, always been one of my favorites on the album, and I think a lot of people can agree that this is one of the better songs on Reload. Kind of a unique song on the album too. So next we got Escape, also from Ride the Lightning. Maybe the weakest song on the album, but that's not saying much because I still think it's a very good song. Like I said, you can't go wrong with anything from Ride the Lightning. I think everything from that album is great. I believe the band stated, or someone stated, that the record label wanted something a little more commercial, a little something more mainstream sounding, you know, not as heavy as the other songs, so that's why Metallica made this song, or at least made it so that, you know, it's not as heavy as the other songs. I'm not really sure what the situation was with this song, if, like, this was the song they've always written, but it sounded differently or something. I'm not really sure what the case is with that, but either way, I think it's a very good song, even though it's not one of the better songs on Ride the Lightning. So next we have The Unnamed Feeling from Saint Anger. I know, Saint Anger. It's probably their weakest album if you don't count Lulu, of course. But this is one of the better songs on the album for sure. You know, it's not all bad. It's not as bad as, you know, some of the other songs on the album. Yeah, in my opinion, one of the better songs on Saint Anger. I mean, not a song that I think to return to very much, but I guess you could say it's one of the more interesting songs on the album. Next, we have The Struggle Within from the Black Album. I know some people don't like this song. I definitely know maybe one or two people that are not a fan of this song. I don't get why. I think it's actually a great song. It's one of the more energetic, heavy tracks on the Black Album, and I've always really liked it. Next, we have Of Wolf and Man, also from the Black Album, also pretty underrated track. Next, we have Leper Messiah from Master of Puppets. Again, another underrated track from that album. Really great riff work, especially, and just, again, the places it goes musically, things like that, really good. Next, we got No Remorse from their debut, Kill 'Em All. Great track for sure. That's very memorable, very intense and heavy. Yeah, the riff work is something that really stands out to me in this song. So the last song I want to go over here, Holier Than Thou from the Black Album. Great song that has some, you could say it has some pretty deep lyrics. You know, kind of goes into the idea of legalism, I want to say. So, yeah, pretty cool song that also has some great riff work and things like that. I mean, it's a pretty epic sounding song as well. That's also very memorable. Really great track for sure. Yeah, even though the Black Album is one of the best selling metal albums of all time, it is pretty surprising that I do have quite a few songs from the Black Album on this list. But I think that's because when, obviously when people mention the Black Album, they mention the singles like Enter Sandman or Sad But True or Nothing Else Matters or a song like that, But yeah, these are some songs from Metallica that I do find to be kind of underrated, so let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with my choices? Feel free to let me know. So, what songs from Metallica do you think are underrated that are not on this list? Feel free to let me know that as well. So, on that note, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and take care.